Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope everybody's morning is going good. Yesterday was crazy. Another day of Overwatch League is in the books. We had a matchup against Seoul Dynasty, Shanghai Dragons. Pretty one-sided, even though Shanghai did get a map. Seoul Dynasty was running basically their B team. Moving on to the next set, the most interesting one, obviously. San Francisco Shock defeating the Dallas Fuel 3-0. We're going to talk about this one. We're going to talk about the Dallas Fuel. We're going to talk about everything that's gone on after this match. All the tweets, the drama, as usual, that comes out from the Dallas Fuel players. So we're going to get into that. It's a mess. Holy crap, guys. And this just in. Literally, so I had this whole video recorded. I was editing it, and I figured, oh, let's just check Reddit, see if anything else happened, you know, the classic. And boom, a bombshell coming out from XQC. He posted it in his Discord saying to his fans, anybody who's in his Discord could see this in the general chat. Guys, I'm going to be transparent with you. I'm thinking about stepping down, and it's very likely. So boom, out of nowhere, I don't even know what to think about this. As I said, this video was done. I was literally editing it, about to render it, and then XQC comes out and says this. And this just makes it makes everything more of a mess for the Dallas Fuel. Now, personally, I'm sad, man. XQC really has a lot of potential to be a great player in the Overwatch League. And I think, honestly, because of his stream, it's never going to be possible for him. And he might be realizing this as well. It comes down to this. He's a very good player, and he puts a lot of work into the game. He's passionate, he loves it, and he likes to compete. But then he also has this stream and this following of, like, huge following, guys. It's massive. And these are true diehard fans. XQC has some seriously loyal fans. Straight up, probably one of the most loyal fan bases in all of Overwatch. Every single time XQC does something controversial or bad, his fans, they are there and ready to defend him no matter what, all the way to the end. Which can be a good thing. Yeah, he has people that will defend him, but is also a bad thing. And I think it really has gotten to XQC mentally. The line has been very skewed for XQC. It's hazy. He doesn't know where it's at, and he doesn't know whether he's crossing it or not. He doesn't know what is too much, what isn't enough because of his following. They give him this platform to be able to say and do whatever he wants, and he loves doing it. XQC has an amazing time streaming. You can tell if you watch his streams, XQC loves streaming. He really loves it. And in my opinion, streamer XQC and professional player XQC do not match. They cannot go together. It's one or the other. I said this in my videos 2 months ago in the preseason, before he got banned, before all of that. He needed to make a decision. He needs to either be a streamer, an entertainer, community figure, or a professional player. One or the other. You can't have both. And it's sad, man. It really is, because I wish he could have both, because at the end of the day, we do love the drama. We enjoy what he brings to the table, whether he's streaming, playing on the stage. XQC, he is a great part of our community. Whether you love him, hate him, or you're neutral with him, he's a great part of this community. And that's going to be the end of this part of the video, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and play what I have recorded and edited already. Again, this is after I made this video, so I'm just adding this little segment in at the beginning, because obviously it's going to be a big part of my title. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the rest of the video now. Alright, here's update number 2, guys. So it seems like there has been a situation going on with XQC and another player in the Overwatch League. Apparently he was reported by that player's manager or owner of the team, and he got punished for it big time. And this has really got XQC messed up. He feels depressed, unhappy. He doesn't know if he wants to play in the league anymore. He feels like he's been mistreated and it's unfair, and he feels there have been situations where other Overwatch League players have offended him, you know, hurt him, did similar things to what he has done that got him punished. So he thinks those players should be punished too, and they're not being punished. So XQC is in a position right now where he's upset, he's not happy with the league, and he wants to just call it quits. This is all coming from his Discord, by the way, guys. He is typing these things in the chat. It's public information. It's very unfortunate as well, and I can't help but feel a little bit bad for XQC. I really do. I wish he just had somebody that he could trust that would be able to calm him down in these types of situations, bring him down to earth, let him know, dude, like, just relax, man. Everything's all good. Like, you just need to chill. Take a break from your stream. You took a break from pro play. You had a month off, you got banned, and nothing really changed. You're still in a position where you're getting punished, you're making mistakes. Maybe take a break from your stream. Maybe the stream is the problem. That's something that you haven't stopped doing in a very long time. Give it a couple weeks, and then maybe if there isn't any progress, call it quits then, man. That would be my advice to XQC. So if for some reason he's listening to this crap, I doubt he is. But dude, don't call it quits, man. Really don't. This is honestly just crazy, guys. I really do hope he doesn't quit. I want him to go for the Overwatch League. That's the dream. You want to be a player. You want to build a legacy. Do not quit. And that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and play the rest of the audio that I already recorded and edited for this video. And, yeah, all right, let's go. And then the last set, which was the Los Angeles Valiant and the Los Angeles Gladiators, the battle for LA. The Gladiators went up 2-0 early, and I was expecting the Valiant to come back, potentially do a reverse sweep like they did in Stage 1, but they just kind of got rolled throughout the entire set, 4-0 in favor of the Los Angeles Gladiators. We're going to talk about that set a little bit as well. So if you guys are new here, be sure to drop a subscription on the channel. We're going to be doing a massive giveaway, guys. Overwatch League jerseys, hats, shirts, merchandise, all that good stuff. You got to subscribe. Join the Discord. We had an amazing viewing party yesterday. It was absolutely lit. You don't want to miss out on those. You can ask me any questions. It's just a really good time. So join the Discord, subscribe, like the video. Alright, so let's just go ahead and talk about this first set briefly. Seoul Dynasty taking on the Shanghai Dragons. It was an interesting matchup, a fun one to watch. It wasn't that boring. Seoul Dynasty, they were running their B team. They had Guido in there on the Zenyatta. Zephyr was in there for Zumba. Wakid usually gets a lot of playtime. He was in there. Bunny, Toby, and Kuki. So a lot of the players that don't see much playtime got to play a lot in this set. As I mentioned in my video yesterday, Shanghai Dragons unfortunately didn't have Dia for this match. He had to fly back to China. Unfortunate circumstances, family emergency, so hopefully everything's going good for him. Despite not having him, I think they performed pretty well. Even though Seoul Dynasty had their B team out, still, it's Seoul Dynasty. Regardless of who's out there, they should still be a strong team, right? So Shanghai, they put up a good fight. Volskaya was somewhat close. Lijiang Tower wasn't really close at all. Shanghai got maybe like 2 or 3 team fight wins. And then we went to King's Row, where it did get pretty interesting. The Shanghai Dragons actually full held the Seoul Dynasty on first. So very impressive, and we saw the Shanghai Dragons, they started running triple tank comps, and I think this fitted them a lot better. That Zushu on the Diva, MG played a phenomenal Roadhog, especially when we got to Route 66. I think he had a 72.22% hook accuracy, which is just out of this world. That's an insane number. MG popped off on the Roadhog, and it was a pretty close map. Seoul Dynasty ended up getting the hold on last point to get the series win, and Seoul Dynasty won 3-1. Not too much to talk about here again. It was a fun set to watch. Nothing crazy though, and let's move on to what most people are waiting for, the Dallas Fuel and San Francisco Shock games. So starting off on the very first map, it was Volskaya. It was pretty much back and forth. At one moment, it looked like Shock were going to win. Then it looked like the Fuel were going to win. And as we know, it ended up in a draw. So neither team got a point for this. Volskaya basically nullified, and we moved on to the next map, which was Control, Lijiang Tower. And Dallas Fuel came out firing. XQC was in. Then we moved on to the second round, the San Francisco Shock. They fought back. They got some good team fights in. They got the point all the way up to 99. Dallas Fuel capped, but they weren't able to hold it down. The Shock retook the point and took that round. The third round, which was Control Center, was very similar to that second round. Shock, they won the first team fight, then they won a couple more, put them up at 99. Then they lost the point. Dallas Fuel, they held it for about one team fight, and then the Shock, they came in, retook the point, put them up 1-0 in the set, and now all they needed to do was win one of the next two maps, and they were going to be the winners. So San Francisco Shock, they got themselves in a really good position. Unlike the match that they played in the first stage against the Dallas Fuel, they didn't let this one slip. They made sure when they had the lead that they secured it and won. Moving on to the third map, we had King's Row, and damn, on that first attack, Dante was doing so much work. His Junkrat was insane. I believe he got tired in like 20-30 seconds. Popped that, and it was just a really fast attack by the San Francisco Shock. They blazed through first, they lost one team fight on second, and then they blazed through third and capped with like 4 minutes left. Then they got a pretty good defensive hold off, and that was pretty much it. The San Francisco Shock, they won the set 2-0 at that point. Sure, there was one more map left, but the set was secured for the San Francisco Shock. Then we moved on to the last map, Route 66, and again, Dante, another great performance. His Sombra looked great. His Tracer looked great. I've been telling you guys, Dante has been improving a lot. It's really awesome to see him come into his own as a player. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for the San Francisco Shock. They really showed what they could do in this set. Yeah, the Dallas Fuel are obviously struggling. They're going through some serious problems, but it was a very dominating win, and I don't want to take that away from them. And now that we've talked about the match, let's just go ahead and dive into the Dallas Fuel, talk about some of the drama, the tweets, all the stuff that happened after the match. So the first tweet to come out after the match yesterday was from XQC. Pretty much immediately after, he said, "I played a very bad match. My opponents were simply better. We will try our best and hopefully do better on the next attempt. I am smiling. Good game and well played to San Francisco Shock." It seems like they're taking the loss pretty easily. They're going to learn from their mistakes, move on. All good, right? Awesome. Let's move on to the next tweet that came out. It was from Effect, and it was basically directly after the match as well. He just dropped a simple F-bomb. That's it, just an F-bomb. Effect tweeted that out, and then the next tweet came out from Mickey. This one said, "It's not one person's fault. Please stop blaming coach or one player in the team, but if it makes you happy, then do it to me. I don't want to see my teammates going down." After this tweet, Effect, he made another one and he said, "Thank you for care, everyone. Sorry for lost game, but I don't know why people say you did great. I will be better and sorry, everyone. Today I will turn on stream and talk about why I did an owl." And once again, thank you to TIS Robin311 on Reddit for summarizing and translating what Effect had said on his stream. This is the main points he gathered, and I'll just go over them real quick. When Dallas Fuel's original playstyle as Envious was the team adjusting to his Tracer playstyle and backing him up 24/7 for all games before Overwatch League. Now they're beginning to realize that putting their resources on Effect only and having him make the plays is beginning to have a negative effect on their overall performance. So they're currently transitioning into a playstyle where all 6 players can perform as a single unit and not depend on only one player. As for his individual performance, he says that as his English got better, he is beginning to hear words/phrases he wasn't able to understand previously, and trying to adapt to that setting is confusing him and a lot of the status quo. Now that he can shot call in English and request a lot of things to his teammates, it seems to be making his brain go haywire. There's like this moment where his brain goes blank for a split second because of the sudden adaptation to a different shot calling environment in English. That's why he says he is inconsistent, making big plays in one team fight and performing bad in another moment. He also admitted his skill has deteriorated a bit compared to the past, but he believes that the whole team is undergoing a transition period where they're trying to change their whole playstyle, and they have been sticking to it for the past 5 months. Apex contenders prior to Overwatch League. He's going to expand his hero pool and thinks he needs a bit more time for the team to completely assimilate. So thank you again for the translation, TIS Robin311. Those were Effect's thoughts on his stream after the match. And then this is where it gets really savage and interesting. I've taken this one with a grain of salt. I don't know if it's serious or not. You never know with XQC. But he came out and said on Twitter, "I single-handedly ruined this team," with a follow-up tweet saying, "Sorry, this isn't a nebulous, edgy tweet. There's missing info and stuff. I'll elaborate later." So honestly, guys, who the hell knows what's going on with these tweets? The emotions are up and down. XQC saying he ruined the team. Mickey saying, "Blame me." Effect, the same old tweet that he always makes after they lose. "I'll do better next time. I need to carry harder." It's like, it's the same thing. It's rinse and repeat for the Dallas Fuel. I don't understand at this point. I really don't understand. So let's go ahead and talk about the games a little bit more now. And what the hell was Dallas Fuel doing? The first map they're running Mickey on Diva, Taimu on Roadhog, Effect on Genji. Man, my brain hurts. Okay, so yesterday I was thinking, all right, you know, maybe it isn't all KICKBAIT's fault. There's other coaches and stuff. The players, there's some fault on them as well. But man, who is coming up with these comps and these strategies for the Dallas Fuel? Who is allowing them to go on the stage and do this crap? Who? Somebody's got to be responsible. And now I understand why everybody is pointing at KICKBAIT and the coaching staff. It just simply does not make sense why they are doing this stuff. You have Rascal on your team. He is a world-class Genji player. Why on earth are you running Effect on it? Is it Effect's fault? Is he demanding to play? Are you not allowed to sub him out, KICKBAIT? I really don't get it. I don't know what's going on, and I've said that repeatedly, but it's so true. The only logical thing I can come up with for running effect on Genji over Rascal is that maybe his English is a bit better, but then, like, look at the comp you're running. Why would you even need Rascal to be talking when he's playing Genji? You're running a D.Va and Roadhog. He's not really coordinating any dives with anybody. D.Va's not going to go with him. So he's basically on solo play mission anyways. So it really doesn't make sense to me. I'm confused. And then on King's Row, the same situation. Why on earth is Effect playing Rascal's role? I've never in my life seen Effect play Junkrat. I watch his stream a ton. I've watched all his professional matches. I literally cannot remember a time seeing Effect on Junkrat. He straight up played Rascal's role on King's Row. Why not just put Rascal in there? Who's making these decisions? This Roadhog and D.Va composition, it's... Guys, please, you watched my video that I made yesterday. Somebody send it to the Dallas Fuel. Please, someone send it to them. They need to watch it. They're not doing it right. Cut out social media. Stop making these awful tweets. Stop putting all of your team's dirty laundry out in the public. Please just stop. No more streams, no more tweeting, nothing. Stop going on Reddit. Don't read any comments. Practice, practice, practice. Improve your gameplay. Improve your teamwork. Focus on simple strategies with simple team comps that are proven to work in the meta. Not... I don't even say that. I'm sorry, I don't say that. Don't run these dumb ass comps that we know don't work. This isn't some random meta where you could run whatever you want. It is either a counter dive meta or a dive meta. Choose what you want to do. Oh man. Alright, I just got pretty angry there because the Dallas Fuel, quite frankly, they're pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of you guys at the beginning of this channel thought I hated them because I was predicting against them and I thought they were going to do bad. And I was right, they did do bad. I thought they were going to start off and struggle. But I did also predict by this time in the season that they would be improving and starting to make a run for the playoffs. And they're just going downhill even more, so it's frustrating me. There's a lot of Dallas Fuel fans out there. I know you guys love this team, and they're doing a disservice to all of us with this crap that they're putting up. And I'm done talking about it. I'm done. The rant's over. Hopefully it wasn't too horrible to listen to, guys. I'm sure some of you feel the same way, though. It's a mess. They need changes. They can't go on any longer. Let's move on to the next set. The Los Angeles Gladiators, the Los Angeles Valiant. And now since I'm riled up and I want to rant and I want to be angry, guys, the Los Angeles Valiant, please stop saying they're not inconsistent. If any of you guys go in the comments and tell me, Michael, you just hate the Los Angeles Valiant. You're just a hater. They're so good. They're not inconsistent. Why do you always say that? Dude, these guys are so inconsistent. The most inconsistent team in the league. Honestly, maybe not the most, but they're up there for one of the most inconsistent teams. One set, they look amazing. They're stomping an enemy. They're beating some of the good teams in the league. The next set, they're losing to the Los Angeles Gladiators, who seem like a bottom tier team for the past few weeks. Honestly, besides Fisher, the rest of the team looked like a mess for 3 weeks straight. Then, the Los Angeles Valiant get rolled by them. Sure, yeah, the Los Angeles Gladiators, they played great. They performed. They showed up for this match. But we can't say that and use it as an excuse for the Los Angeles Valiant. There's no reason they should have got 4-0'd. It should have been a competitive series. And in my opinion, they should have won it because they are the better team. So putting Silk Thread on the B team, putting Agilities on the B team, putting Kareev on DPS has not solved their inconsistency problem because today was one of their worst performances yet. And now I'm just ranting about these teams' problems. I typically don't do this, but I am really fired up about the Dallas Fuel situation. The Los Angeles Valiant, they need to be more consistent. It's real talk though. Congratulations to the San Francisco Shock. I'm glad to finally see them have a good match. Personally, I know this set meant a lot to them. I'm glad they got the win. The players, they needed that, and now with Sinatra and Super coming in very soon, this team might go on a roll. They really could. And honestly, guys, I think that really just wraps up this video. There's not too much more to talk about. I kind of went on my rant. I know you guys a while ago were tired of me making all these Dallas Fuel videos. Now I'm getting tired of making all these Dallas Fuel videos. When's it gonna stop? This is a mess, dude. This is drama nation. All drama. Just play Overwatch. Have some good sets. Impress your fans. Make us happy. Don't make us angry. We don't deserve this. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. Subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every single day. Sometimes multiple, as you've seen yesterday. Huge giveaway coming. Drop a sub. Thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.